As an urban environmental educator, a lot of times there aren't curriculum that exist out there that speak to what we do, speak to our specific population of teenagers living in apartment buildings in the city, going to urban schools. And so it was difficult in trying to, amass this set of lesson plans to speak to the teenagers that we work with, and also address environmental issues at the same time. I think that was difficult. We were trying to educate, we were trying to make them aware of these issues and make them aware of what the terminology that was out there, but at the same time, not make it so alien that they couldn't relate it.
Like both of us, obviously, we talk about the environment all the time. We know all about environmental issues, but most of them didn't even understand that there were environmental issues, and that's why they didn't care, because they didn't know what was happening to their planet, and they didn't know what was happening within New York City, and that they could do something about it. So we kind of had to back up and be like, so what is why do you care about your environment? And some of them would be like, because my cousins are here, or my family lives in it, or I don't want my dog walking on this dirty pathway, or something like that. So they had to relate it to that, and then they made a larger connection in the end about our overall theme of sustainability and how important that is to understand, and we'd relate all of our lesson plans back to sustainability.
And it's interesting because a lot of the times we'd go in with a lesson plan and end up maybe doing
question and answer
50%, because it would turn into a massive discussion, and a back and forth, a feedback session on issues that they saw on a daily basis. And I think that's so much more valuable, because as they're sharing their opinions and learning from each other, that's much more than I could, as an educator, provide for them, because they're growing their voice and they're learning from each other, and they're feeling like, okay, I'm not alone in this. We provided a forum for them to just say, you know what, I live in Dykeman houses, and this is what I see, and this upsets me. And I also think it's an issue that people want to go downtown and go to the Lower East Side, but when people want to no one wants to come to our communities, because there's a stigma of it being a poor urban community, and a lot of them were frustrated that why is the concept of beauty not apply to my community?